The world through iHeartRadio, but that's just God's doing His thing. That's His business. My business is continue to try to be positive and encouraging. And I just want to say a few things real quickly. I have about 5 minutes, 7 minutes, whatever. The pastor said that we were doing this so God can get the glory. Working together, pooling our resources, and working together that we all can be enlarged. See, some of y'all old enough to remember back in the day when somebody would grow corn and somebody had potatoes. And somebody had the chicken, and then somebody had the pigs, you see? And then everybody in the whole community ate. You understand what I'm saying? But now we're so quick to close our door and to not worry about what our neighbor is doing, not to worry about if this kid is climbing up a fence and going to a closed swimming pool. We won't call nobody or say anything these days. But thank God that we've got good country folk like he said. See, sometimes, sometimes you can get too sophisticated for your own self. Young people, sometimes you can bite the hand that feeds you. You understand what I'm saying? You can make life hard for yourself, and you don't have to do that. Amen? Amen. All right, so I want to say a couple of things real quick to start with my young folk. How many young people are going to a new school next year that you've never been to before? Like you're passing to another grade from middle school to elementary. All right, how many of y'all going back to high school next year? Who's going? Any high school kids, any young people in here? All right, you have any middle school people in here? Elementary school. I know these big old dudes. Man, what y'all go? Y'all in college? All right, hey, young man, I just want to say to y'all, man, I'm telling y'all, it seems like, man, have your attention, please. It seems like in life where you are right now that you really have very little responsibility, that you can simply float your mama or iron your clothes, your people will take you wherever you have to be. Some of y'all don't even know streets. You know what I'm talking about? Because you sleep in the car while they taking you around this place. But I want to say to y'all, man, did you know that you can die young? One time I took my kids out to the cemetery out there and showed them the children's section. Just so they can realize, because sometimes as young people we think that we're invincible. We think that we can do anything, that that we'll be able to bounce back, and when we get older we can fix this. But I'm telling y'all, man, the way the world is going right now, as a young man, you are an endangered species. Amen. All right? As a matter of fact, the prison system is actually being built based on the performances of black men in third grade. So based on the achievement scores of black boys in third grade, that's how many prisons they are building based on the future 15, 20 years from now. So I'm telling you, young folk, it's time out for the PlayStation and the Xbox and just playing games and basketball and thinking that that's going to be your life. You have got to get a foundation for yourself. You have got to learn the basic fundamentals of life, man. All right, young people, can you say this? Let me ask y'all this. How many of y'all want to have a big old house or like a big mansion when you grow up? How many of y'all want to buy your mom and dad a house or a car? How many want to buy yourself a Lamborghini or a boat or a yacht or something? You understand what I'm saying? Want to travel all over the world, Ecuador and Brazil and all these other places. You understand what I'm saying? Be able to go where you want to, do what you want to, when you want to do it. How many want to do that? Adults and children. All right, let me say this to you. Here's the thing you have to remember. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Hold on, listen to what I said. If it was easy, everybody would do it. This whole parking lot is filled with Mercedes and Lexuses. But the only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary. But in real life, you got to put some work in, man. Everybody says this out to me. If I want to have tomorrow what others don't have, I have to be willing to do today what others aren't willing to do. All right, so you got a homework assignment. You got a project coming up, but you got to let your friends talk you into playing Xbox or PlayStation, or you talk your girlfriends into going on Facebook and online and chatting and snapping and all this kind of stuff. And then the next morning you're going to feel bad. I'm suggesting to you, if you want to be able to get out of this rut, if you want to be able to get out of the situation that you're in and better not only your life, but the lives of your mama, your family, everybody in your neighborhood, you need to be about your business. Because it's going to be bad when opportunity knocks. And you don't even know the word to get it in. You see? Because, and I want to say, don't let your talent take you somewhere that your character can't keep you. And I'm specifically talking to my young men over here. Because some of y'all, I saw you over there, some of y'all good at basketball, some of y'all good at other things. But man, when you got a nasty attitude, when you can't talk to nobody right, when you can't look out for your little brother or your little sister, it's all about you set yourself up for failure. Because people would rather have somebody with mediocre talent that's got a good attitude than somebody with a whole lot of talent that got their butt on their shoulder. There's always got to be a problem. You're a good singer, but they always got to call your name 14 times and they got to do this. No, I'm telling you, if you want to be successful in life, you got to be, man, soft-spoken, but you got to be powerful. You understand? There's a person in the room that's always talking. That's the most cowardice person.
Yeah.
You'll find it. The one that's the biggest, the loudest, that's because they scared. They don't want nobody to find out their secret. But the one that's quiet, that's humble, that's lonely, ooh, that's the one that's probably got it going on. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell you, fellas, everything that glitters not gold. Young ladies, I want to say this to you. Young ladies, you have the power in just about any relationship that is out there. And I want to tell you, those that are just following the code and those boys are like buses. If you miss one, another will be along in about 15 minutes. You hear me? Don't let them come and tell you if you don't, I'm the only one for you. If it ain't me, you'll never find. No, the devil will be lying. I ain't looking no how. The Bible says that the man that findeth a wife, findeth a good thing. So all you got to do is continue to be a good thing, ladies. Be a good thing. Amen. And stop showing all your accoutrements. You understand? If you got me looking at your breasts, you have to keep me looking at your breasts. If you got me thinking about an intellectual conversation that we had, then we can sustain our relationship based on that intellectual property. So I'm saying it's not just the kids, to the big women too. I ain't scared of y'all now. So when you go out to sometimes you let your hair down. When you go out to a disco or you go out someplace, man, be different than all the other girls. If you know you can't wear them little heels and you going in bondage and you're trying to walk like a little cute girl, no, just be you. Because if a man, listen, I'm telling y'all, when y'all go see ladies, y'all know sometimes when you go to the grocery store and you feel you looking a hot mess. Yes. Right? You know, so you feel it yourself. You just jumped out the bed and did a little something, kind of throw on something. Ain't gonna see nobody right quick, right? And you go to the store and some dude, if you're a single woman, but some dude approaches you, you better talk to that man 3 ways. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Right? Because that dude see the real you. He see what's real. So when he come to pick you up on a date and you dressed up, that man gonna lose his mind. Right? Yeah. But sometimes when you see somebody out there all superficial, they got on their cousin's shirt, their mama's shoes, and they got on. When you see them again, you don't even look like you look when I saw you at the place, right? So you want to be who you are. That way you don't have to fake the rest of your life. I know some dudes married a woman, he ain't never seen her real hair. They been married for 3 years, he ain't never seen her real hair. Now that's something else right there. Anyway, young folk, watch the friends that you keep, right? The friends that you keep can tear you down. I'm not just talking to the young people, I'm talking to adults too. Because some of y'all married now, you still trying to hang out with your single friends. You got to know when to let some people go. These folks, you go over their house, they planning how to rob a bank. And you still sitting there because you don't want to be rude. The devil is a lie.